you're set, never mind. Never mind. We're good. We're good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hurricane Field. We would like to thank you for fighting the weather and joining us tonight for this Peach Belt Conference game between the visiting Lander Bearcats and your GSW Hurricanes.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You just heard the PA announcer, Christian Griffin, welcoming the few folks that are braving the raindrops here in Americus, Georgia. Been a light rain at least the last couple hours. But the ladies have pressed on, and currently I think we may have had a little break in the action. So you see the teams heading out tonight's Peach Belt Conference women's soccer matchup featuring the visiting Bearcats from Lander University, coming in with an 0-2 record, in your Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes also at 0-2. We'll send it off to Christian and hold the old mic up and let the PA announcer take it from here. We'll be back right before first kickoff tonight. Kickoff between the Bearcats and the Hurricanes. Let me take off the headset and let Christian welcome everybody here. Meet the starting 11 for both schools.
At keeper, number 0, Sarah Owen. At defender, number 2, Kylie Eppel. At forward, number 3, Mary Moosbrunger. At forward, number 7, Gracie Beeson. At midfielder, number 10, Emma Scott. At midfielder, number 12, Mackenzie Yandel. At defender, number 15, Brennan McCarthy. At midfielder, number 22, Haley Ballin. At forward, number 26, Reina Bueno. At defender, number 27, Micah Spickerman. And at midfielder, number 28, Kelsey Fisher. And now the starting lineups for your GSW Hurricanes. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Spring Hill, Florida, number 4, Marina Aguilero. Starting at midfielder, a sophomore from Northport, Florida, number 5, Alexis Abin. Starting at forward, a freshman from Spring Hill, Florida, number 7, Riley Bain. Starting at defender, a sophomore from McDonough, Georgia, number 8, Emma Carter. Starting at midfielder, a freshman from Boise, Idaho, number 9, Jane Maldonado. Starting at defender, a freshman from Sugar Hill, Georgia, number 12, Elizabeth Talaferro. Starting at keeper, a freshman from Fort Walton Beach, number 13, Trinity Chastain. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Bogota, Colombia, number 14, Geraldine Alvarez. Starting at defender, a senior from San Vincent, Costa Rica, number 15, Lauda Duran Blanco. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Decula, Georgia, number 20, Peyton Johnson. And at defender, a freshman from Columbus, Georgia, number 25, Carly Spivey. At this time, we ask you to please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
And you see the Lady Hurricanes huddling up. We're just a few moments away from kickoff here at Hurricane Field. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Our broadcast on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Head coach in his first season for the Hurricanes, didn't get mentioned there, is Chris Cogan. His assistant, Katie Roberts. Chris Ayer is the head coach for the visiting Bearcats, and his assistant is Noel McDaniel. Well, somebody's going to leave Americus or leave the field, the pitch today, with a win. Both these teams, again, just early in the spring season, but both come in with a markable 1-2. Hopefully you had a chance to tune in, listen, and meet the starting 11 for both schools. We'll try to go over them once again as play starts here in the first half. Welcome and thank you for tuning in here again on the Peach Belt Conference, the all-new, right, Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Very excited that the raindrops have stopped. As I mentioned in the just before the introductions, it had been raining lightly for a couple hours until opening kickoff, and now a slight break in the action. Current temperatures at game time, match time, however you want to phrase it, 61 degrees here in Americus. Not much of a breeze. It says 6 miles an hour. Currently, I would say it's almost close to 0 here at opening kickoff or at kickoff. Lander will get the party started here in just a moment. Everybody get into place. Referee appears to be almost set. All right, whistle in mouth. That's a good thing. There it is, and we're underway.
Play faster through the middle, ladies. Get forward faster.
Again, a look at the starting 11 as they're out on the pitch this evening. First for the visiting Bearcats. Goalkeeper number 0, Sarah Owen, senior out of Lake Wales, Florida. Joining her on the pitch this evening, senior from Lake Mary, Florida, is number 2, Kylie Eppel. Freshman from, and I apologize if I get your city wrong here, we'll do our best, Irmo, South Carolina. Hopefully I didn't butcher that one too bad, is number 3, Mary Moosebrugger. Number 7, a sophomore from Aiken, South Carolina, is Gracie Beeson. Number 10 is a freshman from Cheney, Washington, Emma Scott. Junior from West Columbia, South Carolina, is number 12, Mackenzie Yandel. Senior from Clifton, Virginia, number 15 is Brennan McCarthy. A sophomore from Aiken, South Carolina, number 22, Haley Bollig. Freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia, number 26, Reina Bueno. Sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, number 27, Micah Spickerman. And a junior from Virginia Beach, Virginia, number 28, Kelsey Fisher. That's a look at your visiting Bearcats starting lineup. As you could probably figure by now, based on who you've been rooting for in the past, you're familiar with their kit arrangement, but the visiting Bearcats, for those of you that are not, are in the, we'll call it the royal blue, Bearcat blue kits from head to toe with a little white trim, and then of course GSW then in their white home with the yellow sleeves, gold sleeves rather, and the Adidas gold shorts and socks. Quick look at the Lady Hurricanes starting 11. Under, again, first-year head coach Chris Cogan. Sophomore from 5'6" sophomore from Spring Hill, Florida, number 4, Marina Aguilero. Corner kick is up and away. First of the evening goes to the Bearcats. Bearcats holding most of the possession here in the early going, and as soon as I say that, good news for the Hurricanes, who get the ball across, but not quite into their attacking zone. Sophomore, 5'3" sophomore from Northport, Florida is number 5, Alexis Abin. 5'4" freshman from Spring Hill, Florida, number 7, Riley Bain. 5'4" sophomore, McDonough, Georgia, number 8, Emma Carter. 5'2" freshman from Boise, Idaho is number 9, Jade Maldonado. 5'3" freshman from Sugar Hill, Georgia, number 12, Elizabeth Talaferro. The goalkeeper tonight, actually with 37 isn't the number, but on your program she would be 13, Trinity Chastain, 5'6" freshman from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. 5'4" sophomore from Bogota, Colombia is number 14, Geraldine Alvarez. And there's Chastain coming up to smother that attempt by Lander to get on the board. 5'4" senior from San Vincent, got it. 5'4" sophomore, or senior rather, from San Vicente, Costa Rica. There we go. Laura Duran Blanco. 5'9" sophomore from Dacula, Georgia is number 20, Peyton Johnson, and a 5'3" freshman from Columbus, Georgia is number 25, Carly Spivey. There you go. Those are the 22 young ladies on the pitch tonight, getting things started. Just over 5 minutes into this one. Again, for the most part, it's been all Bearcats, at least in the possession. But no real threat, except the corner kick did get in front of the goal, but didn't get a good look on it. And aside from that, if you're just joining us, just been a little back and forth more in the midfield area at this point. Lady Hurricanes try to make a cross to Peyton Johnson. She'll turn. And now GSW has to try to get something in the 18, unable to do so. Lander clears it away, and Lady Hurricanes will take a throw in on the far side of the field.
Go with it. Keep the ball, Blue. Here we go. Shape up. Make it predictable. Go, Reno. All right. Strong, Rena, strong. Other way. On your back.
Hurricanes with the cross, cleared away by the Bearcats on that one. And GSW will reset, regroup, and try to attack once more. Good little couple exchanges here for Georgia Southwestern now. Back to the midfield. Dribbling and a shot. Keeper gets a mid on it, and the Lady Hurricanes will have their first corner kick of the evening. Running down to grab the ball is Riley Bain.
Carly, call someone back. Get someone back. Lizzie, stay put. Yep.
Just keep in mind there's a scoreboard right about where all that white stuff is. Yeah. Kick is away. First touch looked like off the head of a Lander Bearcat, so it'll go out. Long shot. Keeper right there to knock it down, however. And GSW will drop back here as still roll out here by the Bearcats. Getting a job to intercept that pass. Throw it on the far side. Let's see who that's going to be. Emma Carter taking the throw in on the far side as she goes up the hill to get the ball. No ball boys, ball girls. As part of this COVID era we're in, so it's up to the players to go track their own ball down, and there's a few placed around the field, but still those get moved around in a hurry, and then suddenly it's just a matter of going to grab the nearest one. All right. Couple of quick touches by the Lady Hurricanes. They'll bring it here near our tower. That pass intercepted, however, and off to the races go the Bearcats. She's going to have to wait for some help. And GSW taps it out to allow for the throw-in. Moving quickly are the Bearcats. Catch the Lady Canes, perhaps. Napping here. That one out too far in front. GSW will get the ball back with a throw-in just in front of their bench. A few fans started to trickle out now. The raindrops have stopped. Spacing out nicely to be safe there on the bleachers. Back down here at the corner. There's the... Ooh, got a piece of the post. And then it stayed in play. Another shot. This one will be right to the chest of Chastain, however. And an easy grab for the Georgia Southwestern keeper. What's she going to do with it? Thought about throwing it out, and now she'll punt it away. Lady Hurricanes ball, far side. What had been Emma? It's not going to be Emma Carter this time with the throw. Back to the middle. Johnson will bring it. Duran Blanco with it at number 15 right in front of your camera there, right in front of your screen. Bearcats with it. Got a pretty good line going for them in there. Now they get held up. Kick through. This is going to get to a Bearcat unless she can get there, and Chastain does, in fact. Beat her to the ball. Good job to come out. And we'll kick it away one more time. Nice stop by the Bearcat right to her foot. Nice soft job of corralling that one in. But GSW gets it back. They'll try to put one through. Blocked by the Bearcats. Here comes Peyton again. Will she get a chance to get clear? Nope. Bearcats on the far side. I think they got a little something going. It's still about 3 on 5. GSW drops back. That one off of a Hurricane, but Chastain will keep it in play, so it'll maintain possession, not have to be the goal kick. And, well, actually, it wouldn't have been a goal kick. It would have been a corner.
Flag there. Yeah, Marina.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Thank you. It keeps blinking. I don't know. We're having a little short in our wire or something there. Did it just start doing that? Okay. Well, we apologize. Might be a little short in the wire or something there if it blocks up. Thankfully, it's just been short on and offs at this point. We'll try to, we've got a backup cable, and we'll try to connect that one at the half and see if that helps a little bit. So hang with us. 29 minutes to go until the break. And we have our first foul of the evening. Hey, fans, don't forget you can follow the action as well through our live stats feed. The link on our website is gswcanes.com. That's where you can find it, gswcanes, all together, all one word, gswcanes.com. If you're on a mobile device, there'll be a little calendar in the top right corner. Just click on that, and then it'll have today's matches, and you can select the live stats link. Another foul. Otherwise, if you're on a desktop, you can just go across the main menu where it says where it says sports, drop down to women's soccer schedule, and there you go. Scroll down to today's match, and there will be your live stats. And you've already got the video link up, so you don't need that, but you can share that if you'd like as well. Should be able to find all of those links on the Lander Bearcats Athletics webs page as well, as in addition to the Peach Belt Conference. So all kinds of options to follow your favorite team or player tonight, again, through the live stats as well as your video feed. Lady Hurricane's going to take the kick. Gets up over the wall, but to the keeper. Didn't put a couple of mitts up in the air and softly knock it back down. So no major threat there. Good job to get it over the wall and actually at least within the range of what would have been a goal, but the keeper didn't have to do much to bring that one down. And we'll also have the stats for you at the halftime break. So if you don't want to or can't pull up the live stats in addition to what the video feed, we'll give you an idea of where we're at the halftime break. Nice little give and go by Peyton. Now is the feed. I don't think GSW can quite break away for that one. And we'll go the other way. Bearcats will get whistled for that push in the back. Let's see where we're at. Go right ahead and get my Live stats up with you. And join right along. All right. See what the Lady Canes choose to do with this long kick. Send it down towards the corner, probably too far in front of the target. So, goal kick and a substitution now for Lander. It'll be number 17 checking into the match.
Number 17, Tessa Simmons in for number 22, Haley Bawley.
So number 17, Tessa Simmons, a junior. Hopefully I'll get Oviedo right. I hope I said that right, Oviedo, Florida. She comes in for, I believe I heard him say, yes, number 22 for the Bearcats, who was Haley Bollig. These two schools are meeting for the 5th time. Georgia Southwestern becoming a member of NCAA Division II and the Peach Belt Conference back in 2000 for the 2006-2007 school year. We have yet to beat these pesky Bearcats, so we'll see if we can make a little history tonight. You can see some of the cars rolling in as the public street just runs parallel to that far sideline, just beyond the Leland cypress that have slowly grown over the years. Those trees probably a good, probably about 2008, 2009, maybe 2009, about 10 years old or so. A little natural fencing around the field here in Americus. Good little pressure from the Hurricanes forces an uncomfortable kick out of bounds, and now the Lady Hurricanes will get a throw in right here to the left of our tower in front of the Lander bench. Wasn't sure who was going to take it. Now we got it settled. And Lander will turn and see if anything can develop. Hurricanes quick to shut it down. Nice kick by Chastain to clear it out of harm's way. Emma with a couple of, I believe that was, maybe. Down there with a Bearcat quickly on her. And that one will be a foul on GSW. Peyton Johnson whistled for the foul. And the Bearcats will put the ball down and kick it away. Bearcats have something brewing. Good job by the defender to kick it to deflect it out of bounds. A corner kick coming up for Lander. That was developed into a pretty good threat for the Bearcats, but they come up empty. It looks like number 28 is going to take the kick as she grabs one of the available soccer balls and trots down to the corner. Number 28, Kelsey Fisher. Going to kick it away for Lander, the second corner kick of the match, or for the Bearcats. Hands up, kicks away, low line drive. Blocked back by the Lady Canes. Bearcats will have to regroup. Got an offsides whistled on Lander, so here we go the other way. He'll take the kick for, going to stop the clock. And they are going to take a water break. A mid-half water break with 21:02 on the clock. There you go, perfect. We'll keep it here. 21:02 to go. Let's see if we've had any. See what the peek at the stats got us at this point. Shots are even at 4 apiece. GSW being credited with all 4 of those shots on goal on their offensive end, their attacking end. 4 saves, of course, then for the Bearcats. The 1 save for Chastain on the Lady Hurricane side between the pipes. Corner kicks. You just saw the second one taken by Lander. GSW had one earlier in the match. That was the first offsides, was just whistled moments ago. Fouls are at 3-1 on the side of Lander with the 3. No yellows, no reds. And there you have your in-game stat update. As the ladies get their drink of water. There's the whistle, break it up. GSW had their opening match with Francis Marion at home canceled back on February 1st. Then they got rained out halfway through their match at Flagler, and that's still up in the air about a rescheduled date and arrangement to try to finish that one. So that otherwise they've had 1 home match, 1 road match. They lost 2-0 to Pembroke at home, UNC Pembroke, and 1-0 at Young Harris. Lander, again, the opponent today, and then it'll be at Clayton State 10 days from now. Next up for Georgia Southwestern. Yeah, good defense to intercept that pass, which was on the money for its intended target, but stepped in front of it. GSW can't keep that one in, and a throw-in coming from right in front of their own bench. The Bearcats will take a throw-in here momentarily. Kind of all over the gamut when it comes to standings and matches. All matches in the Peach Belt will be, or all women's soccer matches and men's soccer matches are conference only in the standings. You've got teams that have played 4 matches. You've got a team that's played 1 match. So it's, well, actually 2 teams have played 1 match. Kind of all over the place in this COVID period we're in. Trying to get a little space to get a shot off. That one shot off the mark and wide. So GSW has to go run that ball down, and a goal kick coming up. Ooh. GSW defender missed that one. However, able to still get it out. Just over 17 minutes remaining in the first half. Just had a feeling Lander was closing in on something, but a good job to at least get it back out, closer to midfield, out of the attacking area. And they got the runner here on the near side. Yeah, good job by the defense there. In turn made by Lander to get that one back in the midfield. Off they go, trying to find the cross. It rolls through. Lady Hurricanes trying to get it out of there. They boot that one away. A little too far, and GSW will get a goal kick. Good little battle, but they'll get the Lady Hurricanes for the foul. I believe they whistled that one on number 5 for the Lady Canes, Alexis Sabine. Hit the horn.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Number 14, Caitlin Anderson, in for number 3, Mary Moosebrugger.
Number 14. Checking in for Lander, Caitlin Anderson, a junior from Leesville, South Carolina. Fresh pair of legs for the Bearcats. So Moosebrugger, number 3, will take a break for the final 13 and a half minutes or so. Throw in coming will be taken by number 2, Kylie Eppel. Slings that one in pretty good.
You've got 2 over here. You're there. You just got to be aggressive and get the
down to the corner, and goal kick coming up.
Nothing square, Tess! Move your ankle, Kieran!
Ooh. Will she save it in time? Does. Good job to keep that one in. That one had a pretty good pace to it. Uh-oh. All right, little battle for the ball. Should be, should be GSW's possession. Substitution first, however. Hurricanes will make their first substitution of the evening. Number 10, Marlena Meyer comes in. And coming out will be number 4. Perhaps you heard the PA announcer. Marina Aguilero. Draws a foul. Whistle blown, and a chance for Lander to set it up here. Just as they enter into their, close to getting into their attacking zone here. It'll be a long kick. Let's see what the Bearcats have up their sleeve on this exchange. Chastain bobbing back and forth between the pipes. The hands up the kick. Soft ball to the middle. Finds its target, but will she be able to turn? Nope. Gonna have to bring it back on this side. Now charging in. Has a little pace. Pulls it back. And a good piece of work on the defensive end to steal that one back. Little give and go action. A lot of ground to cover. And it gets a... got a little loose on the Hurricanes, and so Lander's able to punch it down the field and see what'll happen. Chastain's there. Now, will she get some help? Nope. Blocked out of bounds. Corner kick coming up. Who's going to take it? Looks like it's going to be number 12 for the Bearcats, marching down to the corner. That'll be Mackenzie Yandel. So right by the near post, number 26. Reina Bueno is there. Ooh. Not quite the way it would have normally been drawn up to get to her, but it somehow rolled to that post, or near that post anyway, but knocked away by the Lady Canes. This one's going to one hop and an offsides. Yeah. Offsides on the Bearcats. Well, a good little give and go, but boots it up and over the crossbar.
I'm okay with that. We get the next one, Raina. Here we go.
Had a chance to at least turn and get a look. Tough shot on the run, but good attempt by the Bearcats to punch it in just a little off the mark. Too high, as you saw, and GSW will get it back and regroup. Just outside the 18. You're going to figure out where they're going. Got two Bearcats right there. Going to have to come up with something. Now a little unraveled momentarily, but GSW contains it or controls it on the far side. Foul whistled on the Bearcats. GSW will take the kick, put it down. They roll it up to the spot. And Emma Carter will kick it away. Number 8 for the Lady Hurricanes.
In and out. Change it. Nothing up. Yep. Hold that line. Hold that line. Wait. Now you go. Step up. Wow. Step up. Read it. Step up. Hold. 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 Yes. Turn.
Tighter.
Time. On you now. On you now. Turn. Help Arena. Help Arena. Hey, so look at me. This you got to recognize. Fish pulled herself out. It went behind you. She's getting countered. You got to occupy that space. You're close to it. Shape up. Keep it here. Keep it here. Read it. Read it. Lisa. Lizzie. Good, Peyton. Good, Peyton. Still strong, Lizzie. Still strong. Drop in, Alexis. Drop in, Alexis. Yeah, Peyton. Easy jog to her. Easy jog to her. Have to step, Alexis.
Throw in coming for GSW. Throw in by Laura Duran Blanco. Towards the middle, finds Peyton Johnson. That pass squirts through, which is actually good for the Hurricanes because Emma Carter was back there.
Come on, Jade. Come on, Jade. Step up. Still you, Jade. Find the pocket. Marlena, where are you? Dig in, Marlena. Pocket fish. Find us. Lighter. Yep. Time, look. Still time. Connect, Jade. Go, Jade. Peyton's an option as well. Don't let her serve. That's fine. Sarah, that's fine. Hey, so when you close it, you make the play, right? Nothing this way. Time. Still time. Come on, Jade.
Too much on that one.
Strong. Be strong here. Be strong here, Yellow.
Now the Bearcats will see what they can.
Find the shot.
Right back to GSW. Just can't seem to
Find the way to serve it.
get that ball just into the next level. Here comes a cross.
Come on.
Up at the top, the kick.
Get in.
Blocked by Lander.
You gotta recover for it. Lizzie, this
And back here towards our tower.
Find us. Come on, get there. On your back. Go, Rita. Good. Turn.
Bearcats gonna try to get a sub in if they can. Waiting to check in is number 18. Paige Kaiser Just under 2 minutes now. She'll have to wait. Here comes the throw in. Riley Bain with the throw. Let's see if Riley will take the kick as well. All right. See where Riley will send this one. She's got, gonna take a nice soft high ball in front of the goal. Lander able to knock it down to the ground with a header. The follow-up, no. Through the wall, another attempt to bust it through. But that one will draw a whistle, and 1 minute to go. The Bearcats will
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Ease their way down to grab that ball, and we'll see if they got one more move or push in them before the... Yeah, we got a horn. Yeah, not a subbing moment.
Substitution for the Bearcats.
And that'll probably do it as the sub comes on, but there's under 10 seconds remaining, so I'm sure they'll be content with just throwing it in and taking it to the halftime break. That's all we can do, right? Well, 45 minutes are in the books. There is no score from Hurricane Field. We will take a quick break. There's 15 minutes on the clock. We'll introduce you to some of our local partners who make this broadcast possible, as well as support Hurricane Athletics and all we can do to provide a better experience for the student athletes. So we'll introduce you to a few of our local partners, and we'll come on back and break down a little bit of the stats from the first half. And we'll change that wire, so hopefully it won't be clicking in and out on you when we come back. No score in this one. Lander University Bearcats 0, GSW. Georgia Southwestern State University, the long version, 0. And we'll see you in a few moments here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Georgia Southwestern's MBA program offers one of the best values in Georgia and in the U.S. Affordable, convenient, and geared just for you. See yourself at Southwestern.
Visit us at gsw.edu.
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
Take the stress out of feeding your family at Roman Oven Pizzeria in Americus. Your pizza is made to order with the finest ingredients. Roman Oven is more than just pizza. It's burgers, subs, hot wings, salads, and so much more. Check out our full menu at romanoven.com. We now have a new expanded dining area and party room. We can accommodate your school, civic group, even birthday parties and special events. After the game, come celebrate with us. Roman Oven Pizzeria, intersection of Highway 27 and 280 next to Fred's. Catering and delivery available. Roman Oven Pizzeria online at romanoven.com or call 928-5050. And for special deals and giveaways, like us on Facebook.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand, as in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that, Zaxby's.
There you go. Take a quick look at your halftime statistics. Of course, there's not a whole lot to break down on the score itself. Very even match as reflected in the 0-0 tally at this point. Lander with a slight lead in most of those categories on the screen, except shots on goal. When GSW's taken them, they've been on the mark, but all of which have been saved by Sarah Owen from Lander. There's a look at the numbers from our opening half, was we're just under 5 minutes to go until play will resume in the final 45 minutes of regulation. So I mentioned the GSW has a trip to Clayton State, but that's March 11th, so 10 days from now before the Lady Hurricanes play again. And they just had their last match was back on February 21st, so it's a couple of long breaks here, it feels like. But then they go March 11th, March 15th, March 18th, March 22nd, and March 28th. So bada bing, bada boom, we're right back in action. And when they come back from this 10-day break, it's a barrage of Peach Belt Conference matches to close out this non-championship spring season. Just glad to get out on the pitch and play. But it will end here at the end of the regular season for all involved. On the flip side, Lander, they've got this trip today. Then they're home to host Francis Marion 1 week from tonight. A couple of road matches. Let me step away for just a moment. But yeah, the Bearcats with they have 3. They're peppered in between a couple of road matches. Home against Francis Marion, at Flagler at North Georgia, home against Clayton State on the 18th. That's a Thursday. At Georgia College, at UNC Pembroke, and home against USC Aiken to close it out on Monday, April 1st. I mentioned Georgia Southwestern. They've still got 2 more home matches as well. March 15th against Columbus State, March 22nd against USC Aiken. Well, how about that? Our final home match, their final home match. Both the Pacers, hopefully. Aiken, one of those teams that has not played a whole lot. They're 0-1. Georgia College, it's kind of a hodgepodge of schedule, calendar, conference standings here, but you got Georgia College at 1-0, Columbus State 2-0-1, Flagler's 1-0-1. UNC Pembroke is 3-1. North Georgia 2-1. Clayton State 1-1. Young Harris 2-2. Francis Marion 1-3. GSW 0-2. Lander 0-2, and USC Aiken 0-1. Bearcats were picked to finish 5th in the preseason poll. Georgia Southwestern in that final spot. Albany State, a women's soccer only member of the Peach Belt Conference. Otherwise, they play in the SIAC, Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. And that particular conference has opted out of all of their sports, including now recently their spring sports, although they're letting their baseball, softball teams play games, but there won't be any conference play, and if teams want to shut down, they can shut down. I know we've got Albany State. We played them at the end of we played them last Wednesday, I believe it was, in softball, and then they've got them coming up as well. Baseball's already played Albany State. But anyway, they're a member of the Peach Belt Conference in women's soccer, but based on how their main conference has approached the pandemic, they have opted out of playing soccer this season. So we'll be looking forward to seeing them back on the schedule come next fall. There will be a Peach Belt Conference tournament. It's supposed to be April 6th through the 9th. Only 4 teams will advance. Higher seed teams host the semifinal and the championship match. There you go. This is actually Lander's first road match of the season. Both of their first 2 matches, of course, then in their friendly confines of Van Taylor Stadium. Well, we are just about ready to roll again. Halftime is over. 45 is back on the clock, and we'll be rocking and rolling. And again, we did change that wire out, so hopefully no more little black flashes in and out. Maybe hopefully just to shorten the wire as we'll get ready to get this thing going once again. So GSW will get the first touch of the second half when the whistle blows, and we're underway. Again, all in all, pretty good little crowd. I mean, there's not a ton of people here, but they're peppered around. They're down in the corner. They're down in, you can't see our camera here at the tower. Immediately to our right, way down in the corner, there's a tent set up and a few folks there. A truck pulled up. Probably a good dozen folks down there watching the game. And then, of course, the ones that you can see on the bleachers on the far side of the field. But not bad for us, what had been a soggy afternoon and a soggy evening up until match time. Second half underway. We'll see what the adjustments were and see where we go. If anybody can break through in this scoreless affair so far. Pretty busy week on campus here for Georgia Southwestern. We've got home softball on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. That'll be right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network against Point University. Georgia Southwestern 6-1, and they have ruled their opponents in 3 of their last 4 games, so they are coming in hot to take on the Skyhawks from Point University. That'll be, again, Wednesday, 3 and 5. The women's basketball team hits the road tomorrow. They've got a little send-off at 12:30, and then they'll head off to Greenwood, South Carolina to face the top seed and undefeated Lander Bearcats. So that was a pretty daunting task for the Lady Hurricanes, but they're a scrappy bunch. And when they played here earlier in the year, of course, Lander with the win, but Hurricanes put up a pretty good fight. So we'll see how things go this time around in the postseason. The Bearcats, again, the top seed. And they'll welcome GSW in for a game 5:30, I believe the start time on Wednesday. Lander, the top seed. North Georgia, number 2 on the women's side. And Clayton State is the 3 seed to round out those 4 teams that advance to the Peach Belt Conference basketball tournament on the women's side. On the men's side, Georgia Southwestern is the 3 seed, and they will head up to Milledgeville to play Georgia College as the whistle blows, and GSW will kick it away. The men, the 3 seed, Georgia College, of course, the 2. The top seed is Flagler College, and they'll be hosting USC Aiken. So Georgia Southwestern, the only program, the only institution to have a representative in the men's tournament and the women's tournament. So pretty good times for Hurricane basketball. First time the Georgia Southwestern women have ever made the Peach Belt semifinals. Then you roll into, well, actually, this will still be on Wednesday, the GISA, which is Georgia's independent schools, the private schools. Affiliation has their state tournament inside the Storm Dome, and that starts Wednesday, runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Basketball and a busy campus all 4 of those days as we welcome the high schools from around the state that will be competing in the GISA State Basketball Championship. What we got? A little foul. Is he reaching for the yellow? Never really bothered holding it up, but got a yellow card apparently issued to the Bearcats. Not sure who the... The yellow's actually on GSW. Number 20, which would be Peyton Johnson. Coach wanted some clarification on why GSW had the ball. I couldn't hear the explanation, but he didn't seem to fight it, so I think we're off and running again. Now here comes Lander. She's got some space. Will she get a shot off in time? Defense slides in, regains possession, however, turns, left-footed kick, and the Lady Canes smother it. Saturday, Sunday, as we get back to this crazy week on campus, the baseball team hosts North Georgia, and it's GSW Baseball Alumni Weekend, as well as the ribbon cutting of the indoor baseball softball training facility, which is actually kind of behind the bleachers. Across the street, you see the softball complex. If you were to go straight beyond the center field wall of the softball complex, you would see the indoor training facility that will have its ribbon cutting on Alumni Weekend, this weekend. Saturday, the big day, and then with a doubleheader as well, and then Sunday, the final game of the series. So there you go. Georgia Southwestern's campus will be buzzing with sports activities the rest of the week, except for tomorrow. Under 40 to go. Landers a little bit. Been much more on the attack here in the early going of the second half. Georgia Southwestern still trying to get one down to their end, into their attacking zone, because it's been all Bearcats. Very much more aggressive in the early going of the second half.
Give information with the ball, ladies.
28 whistled for the foul for Lander. Kelsey Fisher. Kick away. Could be trouble. Chastain falls down. Will she get the shot off? No. Nobody could just seem to get the balance. Here's another shot. Rifled to the left of the post. Wow. Tremendous opportunity there, especially as Chastain was on the ground. The ball next to her, but there were flailing feet everywhere. Nobody could get the balance to get a shot, or for the most part, clear it out of harm's way until eventually it squirted out and in favor of the Lady Hurricanes. Big opportunity there for the Bearcats. Their best of the match. Coming up empty, however. Throw in coming by Mackenzie Yandel. She gets the ball back out of the ravine there to the left of the field, or sideline. Oh, that one squirted through, but there was nobody on the backside. All right, Lander turns. They seem to be very excited about a possible breakthrough there, but no. GSW. And the attempt to counter. Well, now they'll get a throw in right in front of Coach Kogan. Miss Durham Blanco will take the throw in, I believe. Where's her target? Players go down, no whistle. Lander will turn. Nice job by closing in for the defense for GSW. Bring it in here under our tower. Punch it down to the corner. Bain unable to get there. Woo. And with a lofty kick. Ooh. Quicker pace here in the early going. We're now 10 minutes into half number 2. That'll be a throw in. We got number 3. Number 2 having a word with the fans in attendance. Miss Eppel. Had a smile on her face as she walked up to throw that one in. Shot away. Knocked down by Chastain. Nobody around, however, so she's got time to go scoop it up.
Step up to the 8. No bounce here. Emma, stay inside.
This one near the midfield stripe. Throw in coming up for GSW. They do whistle it for the handball. The kick was taken by Geraldine Alvarez for the Hurricanes, number 14, after the handball. Kind of, of course, a sea of blue jerseys dropped back. Hard to kick it through that. Ooh. They'll bring it back across. Bain with the left foot. Has some funky English on it. Spins out wide. Battling down there. We'll see who. Corner kick coming up. Or will it just be, just the throw in. I'm sorry. Didn't go down that far. Let's try that again. Throw in coming from, is that Kaylee Ward, number 21? Well, that's a yellow card on Peyton Johnson. I believe her second of the it is her second of the match, and that drew the red card as well. Well, the Lady Hurricanes got Lady Hurricanes now are in trouble. Down a player. They're going to have to hang on. And Peyton, one of the better scoring threats for Georgia Southwestern. Now it's just going to be on the defense to hold up. This is going to be a little word with Coach Kogan, and the referee will talk things over. Head official tonight explaining, I believe he said that she threw an elbow. But that one is going to hurt for the Hurricanes. Again, Peyton, one of the scoring options, one of their better scoring options at least, if just based on prior history. Of course, we don't know some of the freshmen, the young ones that can step up. But now being a man down, a lot of pressure on this defense to just hold the line for 30 more minutes and send it off to overtime or see what they can what can happen here. But that one hurts. GSW was in a position to go toe-to-toe with the Bearcats tonight, and now they're going to have to do it with only 10 on the pitch. Let's see what happens. Bearcats looking to make a sub is at the next opportunity. They will stop the clock. Yes.
While the game is in play, please no blowing the whistle on the sidelines. Once again, no blowing the whistle on the sidelines. Thank you.
Yeah, they should know better than that. There was a little whistle out of the crowd there that was blowing. They'll stop that noise maker. We'll take care of that real quick. 17 checking in for Lander. That'll be Tessa Simmons.
In for number 22, Haley Waller.
Well, and of course, with the red card being issued, that means that she'll sit the next match as well. But let's just get through this one with the Bearcats. Down into the corner. And it looks like the corner kick coming up. Let's see who we can find out who's taking that one. number 27. Nope. She hands the ball. They're back and forth down in the corner. 27 is the one to the left of the flag. Ooh, header to the left, to the post. Goal kick coming up for Georgia Southwestern. Long kick to the right of the post. And a sub coming in for Georgia Southwestern. One of the Lady Hurricane starters makes her way back in.
Substitution for the Hurricanes. Number 4, Marina Aguilero in for number 10, Marlena Meyer.
Marina Aguilero checks back in. In for number 10, Marlena Meyer, who had subbed for her in the first half. So here we go.
Marina, you have to tell everybody. Tell them what we're doing. Drop it hard. Drop it hard. Dig in. Dig in. You have to as well, Emma. Dig hard, Emma. Go. Yep, push and go.
Ooh, good little run trying to get there. You got through 1-2 people, but had to get to a third to get to some open space. Couldn't quite do it. Bearcats regain possession. And a goal kick.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Number 14, Caitlin Anderson. In for number 3, Mary Moosbrugger.
Number 14 checking in, Caitlin Anderson for Lander.
Connect. There it is again. Yeah. Easy right.
A good pursuit by the Lady Hurricanes to try to at least make them a little bit uncomfortable back there before the Bearcats do have to retreat, and now will attack and counter once more. Something shaken here. Pulls it up. Shot with the left foot. Save by Chastain. Good. Nice play by the Bearcats to put the brakes on that throw and give yourself a little bit of a chance to have a window and take a shot. But Chastain is there to make the save. Still scoreless. Back on the attack now, the Bearcats. We'll send it out wide, far side of the field. Number 2 with the ball in. Tried to hit, 14? Tried to hit her on the backside. Yeah. Maybe just a hair too far in front, and Anderson was unable to flick it in. Shot finds the top right corner, top shelf. The Bearcats have struck first. That was a beautiful shot. It looks like it was number 28. Rifled that one, found the top right corner. Nice shot off the foot of Kelsey Fisher. That was a pretty looking shot. And she found it. And the Bearcats finally break through and end what was a scoreless battle. 1-0 in favor of the visiting Bearcats. They're going to use this time to go ahead and take a water break. Did you get a music queued up for these moments? Just next time. And the mid-half water break is coming to a close. We had a couple of commercials there to kind of remind folks that wherever you may be, every Thursday should be a Gold Force Thursday, especially at least with your ties to Georgia Southwestern. I know Lander may disagree with us, but it's a Gold Force Thursday. Show your GSW pride. Make sure you got that gold on, and send our athletes into weekend battle with the Gold Force behind them. Again, that's every Thursday. We like to do that on campus and encourage our alumni and friends and family to do the same wherever they may be. Also, the hailstorm, you saw that. $25,000 grand prize. Who couldn't use a little bit of that? $10,000 for second place, $5,000 for third, $1,000 for fourth. What is it? Fourth through ninth. They drop no more than 2,000 golf balls from a helicopter. They actually do something very similar at Lander. Closest to the pin goes home with that $25,000 grand prize. Next closest again gets the $10,000, and so on and so forth. There's even a $1,000 prize for the ball that lands the farthest away from the flagstick. It's a great evening. Was May 7th, I believe, was the date you saw there. May 7th, Friday. So it was not too far away. It's $100 for each golf ball. Corporate sponsorships are available, and that $100 not only gets you a golf ball from the drop, but it will also get you a ticket into a fun evening at Providence Springs Plantation. They've got catered dinner, or hors d'oeuvres, if you will, heavy hors d'oeuvres. Free drinks throughout the evening. Live music. So little drinks, food, and dancing all right there. And then you can watch the helicopter come overhead and drop down those golf balls, hopefully earning you a $25,000 prize. You do not have to be present to win, so if you're watching from far away or overseas, you still can get a crack at that. Again, no more than 2,000 balls will be sold. We didn't have quite 2,000 last year, so if it's 1,500, it's even better odds of winning. Get your golf ball today. And if you do so, just let them know. I think there's a spot on the online form that you can fill out. And you can let them know that it was through your television broadcast that you heard about the hailstorm. I believe. Yeah, pretty easy to find. GSWCanes.com/hailstorm. GSWCanes.com/hailstorm. More information. Again, sponsorships are available. You get more balls that way in, and you actually can kind of save a little bit of money. So if you want thinking you might be in the market for more than 4 or 5 balls, check out a partnership. Check out the partnership options and get yourself a golf ball or 2 or 3 or 4 or more today. Again, it's a very well-received event, and we'll be starting our second one. We had to, if you bought a ticket or a golf ball for last year's drop, hailstorm golf ball drop, you do not have to re-up, but you can always add to what you purchased last year. Of course, with COVID, we had to cancel the event, but we're back and ready to go. Again, Friday, May 7th. You do not have to be present to win. Find out more information at gswcanes.com/hailstorm.
Hey, Brandon, talk to us and settle us down and tell us to keep the ball and go forward. Keep pushing, White. Keep pushing.
Both sides coaches are barking out instructions back and forth. I got it in the left ear, right ear. Both guys getting everybody squared away, and then they finally get to the throw-in. And here we go. Bearcats trying to go back on the attack. There's nobody out wide. It'll be a race to the ball. GSW there first. But the ball quickly picked up and thrown in by Gracie Beeson. Number 7 in blue. Got a chance. Ooh. Well, that's going to lead to a penalty kick, unfortunately. We're going to stop the clock at 16:02. And that collision led to a foul inside the 18. A PK coming up, I believe, for Lander. An unfortunate turn of events for Georgia Southwestern, and the Bearcats can essentially put this one on ice if they can knock it out. Chastain will do her best to make the stop. Taking it will be Kylie Eppel. She goes low left. Chastain guessed that way, but could not stop it. It flicked up over the top of her, or through her. And to the back of the net it goes, 2-0. 2 quick strikes, or relatively quick strikes for Lander, and playing a player down. Georgia Southwestern with 10 on the field due to a double yellow. They are going to have some pretty tough sledding, and let's see if they can at least just keep this thing at 2-0. I'm sure the Bearcats are tasting blood in the water, and they're ready to add to their tally. But it had been a 0-0 game until just a few moments ago, and now the ship has possibly taken on a little too much water. 15.5. Let's see if the Lady Canes can keep this down to 2-0. Oh, boy. Another shot. Oh, just a bit outside. Misses it to the left. Rolling, 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 and they'll get to take a corner kick to try and add to their lead. Quickly put down. No full-out corner kick. They'll set it up for, bounces up off of Chastain. Who's going to get there? Oh, and it's going to go to the left. A chance for a goal kick. Whew. As that ball was bouncing high in front of the post. Probably still inside the keeper's box, if not mistaken. Pretty darn close. 14 minutes to go. Foul whistled on Lander. Ooh. Well, GSW gets a corner kick and actually had a somewhat decent look.
Substitution for the
Now you drop off a little bit. Now you stay. Now you go.
Corner kick away for Georgia Southwestern. Bouncing around. Shot. Can it squeak in? No. Right on the goal line. Falling on it. Ooh, that was a mad melee in front, but Owen is the one that comes up with it in her grasp. Boy, the GSW almost found a way to get one on the board shorthanded. And now quickly on the counter attack. Here comes Lander. That one through. Nice save by Chastain as she falls to her right and keeps that one in front of her.
Hold, yep, find us. Higher and wide, higher, Marlena. Yep. Flag's up! Flag is up! Flag is up! No bounce! Blue, the ball does not bounce! The ball doesn't bounce! Away, Micah! Other side! Kylie! Yep. Get forward, miss.
Trying to bring it back inside, but we'll send it out for the service in. Infraction on Lander.
Go! Yep. Go for it. Come on, Kaylee. Get out. Go. Turn. Forward. Work there. Guys, that's too much space. Step off. Drop.
Lander on the march. That ball through, but as she tries to turn, a Hurricane defender there to knock it away. And we'll head it back to the far side of the field. Now we can GSW loses that one. The ball through. This time, no whistle.
Step up. Hold.
Bearcats, long kick over the top of the crossbar, and a goal kick coming up. Under 10, close to 9 left in this one.
Okay, Lizzie, stay home. Emma, you and Alexis, keep talking. 6, 8, 7. Don't pass. Dribble to the goal. Alexis, in front of her. Come on now.
Foul on the Hurricanes this time around. Far side of the field. Eppel taking the kick for Lander. Perhaps. Yeah. There you go. Low line drive that will be knocked back out towards the far sideline for a GSW throw-in.
Drop off and squeeze.
That was Kaylee Ward, freshman from Peachtree City, Georgia, that did that throw in on the far side.
That's why right there. Everybody go. Go big. Get outside, Gracie Beeson. Get outside, Gracie Beeson. Go outside. Still. There you go.
Kick through. Who's going to get there first? Chastain rifles one back through. It'll cause the Bearcats to retreat for a moment, and they'll send it all the way. This could be, I was going to say the keeper better make a move because there were two Hurricanes quickly approaching. Kicked out of bounds for a GSW throw-in on the far side. And Miss Ward will take the throw-in on that end as well. Trying to find her target.
Help her, Caitlin. Help her, Caitlin.
Nope. Should be GSW's. Yep.
Doubling Gracie. Doubling Gracie. Find your space, Gracie. Run away. Find your space. Right up.
Rifles off a shot, gets it one hop to the keeper. But now that sets up Lander for a possible counterattack on their end. Squirting through, but there's enough white jerseys back there to nip it in the bud. 5.5 to go. The Bearcats with a pair of second half goals. One on a penalty kick. Battling at the midfield. They'll get the Hurricanes will draw the foul. A couple of Bearcats waiting to check in. It'll be number 18, number 20 for the ladies in blue. Oh, just not enough juice to go down and get that one. Will it eventually roll out? Yes.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Number 18, Paige Kaiser, and number 20, Katie Newton. And for number 26, Rania Bueno, and number 14, Caitlin Anderson.
So 18 is Paige Kaiser, number 20, Katie Newton. Newton, a junior from Marietta, Georgia. Her first action of the evening. She'll get go out for the final 4.5 here from Hurricane Field.
Move it. Second ball, Terry. Again.
A little slick out there as the evening dew sets in on top of what we had for rain earlier. Players from both teams a little finding probably the turf a little slick now this time of the evening. Hit the whistle, 3.5 to go.
Alexis, drop in and defend. Riley, front the ball.
Kick away for Lander. She's got a runner. Ooh. That would have been a heck of a shot. Did put it in a good spot for her, but definitely a challenging shot on the run. Picking it off in the air, and Beeson gave it her best effort, but sails it over the crossbar, and another goal kick coming up for Georgia Southwestern. Kick away. Does anybody have the gas in the tank yet to try to get down there ahead of the blue defense? Throw in coming for Lander, number 2, making her way down there. Epple will take the throw.
2 minutes hard, White. 2 minutes hard. There you go, Lena. There you go, Lena.
Oh, right between the legs, but nobody there on the backside.
Watch the ball. Here we go. Squeeze, Tessa. Squeeze. Hey, behind you. Squeeze. There we go. Now we're good.
It's like Riley Bain taking the kick. That one kind of off the outside of the foot and pushed to the right. Well, of course, actually still pretty good hustle for Lander, even though we're hitting the final minute, and they could just milk this one away if they so choose, but I'm sure they'll try to attack one more time.
1 minute remaining.
See if they can add to those stats. Going to have a look. Where's the cross going to go? Is there anybody back there to get it to? She'll bring it back to the middle, or to the corner anyway. GSW trying to clear, but there's more blue jerseys there. Trying to get some space. That was the effort by Yandel, but she couldn't quite do it. Now it'll be perhaps one last push as we're inside the final 30 seconds. Down the throw in. Little give and go action. Too much of a lead. And it's GSW that'll pick it up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
That will do it right there. Match has come to a close. Lander University on the road picks up the 2-0 victory. A pair of second half goals was the difference in this one. So the Bearcats get their first victory of the season. They will improve to 1-2 overall. Georgia Southwestern falls to 0-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank
Again, the Lady Hurricanes are at Clayton State 10 days from now. That will be a broadcast on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. So that's the beauty of this new arrangement, is that you can basically one-stop shopping. All of our games will be on the same location, whether we're home or on the road. You can always find the Hurricanes in action by tuning into our Peach Belt Conference Sports Network channel. Final score here again from Hurricane Field, 2-0. Quick look at when those second half goals were scored, and then we'll call it a day. Let's see what we got here. We'll pull it up even on our own live stats feed. Scoring plays. First goal of the match came in the 68th minute. It was a goal by Kelsey Fisher. She sailed one into the top right corner just inside the post and crossbar. Nuzzled it right inside the top right shelf for that goal. Gave the Bearcats the one-goal lead, which would prove to be enough, but then they added a goal on a penalty kick. Epple took the penalty kick at the end of the 75th minute. Converted, went low left on her shot attempt to wrap it up and give the Bearcats all they would need. GSW drew their second, was playing a player down after Number 20, Peyton Johnson, received her second yellow card of the match. That came, should be in here. It doesn't say when the second one was issued, but you'd have to go into the play-by-play, which you can always find on our post-game wrap-up on the box score. Play-by-play, there you go. Second half action. '60th minute. So the last 30 minutes of this one, GSW a player down, and it definitely didn't hurt the Bearcats' chances to break a scoreless matchup, and they finished with a 2-0 goal, a 2-0 advantage in this one. So that'll do it. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we look forward to catching you at our next women's broadcast. Again, that will actually be on March 15th, but our next broadcast on the Peach Belt Network at home will be softball on Wednesday afternoon, 3 and 5, your start times. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We look forward to catching up with you next time. You have been watching Georgia Southwestern State University Women's Soccer on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.